We've stopped for some brunch. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot.
But we're starting with our cup of tea and latte. Look at that granary.
It is. It's nice and soft.
Happy?
Oh, yes.
I think they might be cashing in on the Barbie movie. £65 for a yarn plushie, even if it is an amiibo. He's bought something. What you got?
Related.
Is it? What is it?
Only a circle pad.
A pad.
A circle pad.
Show us then.
Thinking about playing some games that they make use of the circle pad.
Oh, it clips in there, does it?
Yeah, it clips through the SXL. Gets in there.
And how much was that?
35.
We shall pop into the charity shop. Not that I need anything. Always worth a look. Really don't need any more puzzles, do I? Ooh, actually, I wonder if they've got any fitted double sheets. That's all. Colourful, I like colourful. Oh, that's cool, look at that. It's a stamp. Is that a pillowcase? No, it's a tablecloth. That's nice. It's only £1. I wonder what I could use it for. That's got dogs on it. Is this just fabric? Or is that bedding? That's nice. A single two-piece. No, single, that's going to be no good. I need a double. That will look nice in my van. I've come into a shop called One Beyond. It's one of these sort of cheap shops. Got all the school, back to school stuff going on. The lunch boxes and notepads and all sorts. I used to love these pencil cases when I was little. Don't think I ever had one, but my friends did. I was always very envious. Sorry about the lighting, it's going to keep flashing. Now I prefer this bamboo stuff to the plastic, or the melamine. I much prefer this bamboo, it just looks better and it's better for the environment. And it's a good price too, look, £1. I do keep looking for some different lights actually for the garden. These ones are like ladybirds, solar ladybird string lights. Sure, they're only £6. I could be tempted. Now I do need a couple of these scrub pads. I think I might go for a unicorn one because you can't beat unicorns. Should we go with a couple of these very big ones?
Yes.
Yeah? They £1.50. What have you found?
Refreshers.
Refreshers.
Twizzlers refreshers.
Do you want to have one of those?
They smell lovely, yeah, they're
Well,
lovely.
then stick that in there. I was actually going to give this. Could you undo that one, please, for me and have a sniff because I'm, you know, camera-ing. I love the smell of bergamot.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a good one?
That smells good.
Oh yeah, I think we need 2 of them. They're only £1.25. Yeah, we'll have 2 of them.
I'll make one an Italian beer.
Yeah, we'll have that, and we'll get a couple of these for. Oh, I'm going to get more than a couple actually. Need them for the stable. Have they for a lemon, a lavender, and then maybe another lemon and lavender. It's to keep the fabric stuff that we have, like the gazebo, dry in its box. We've got a plastic box to put it in, but we want something to make sure the water is drawn out of it and it doesn't go mouldy. A couple of spare ones of those. Oh, they've got the Parma hams. Oh, they have. My goodness, they got the ham bones for £1.25. That's a very big one. We don't need a very big one.
Magnum top.
Got that one?
I've got all of them.
Completely and utterly shopped out. I've even bought myself a Triffid. It was calling to me. Nature was going, take me home. Pip, it's going to need a really good soaking because, as is typical with most shops, B&M have not watered their plants. So, I've got lots of things that we needed. I've done some food shopping. I've got some bits for Ozzy's birthday, which is coming up. I've got the bedding for my van because I wanted a bottom sheet, which I couldn't get in the second-hand shops, in the charity shops, so I've got one very cheap in Poundland. And the pillowcases, because the pillowcase and duvet set that I've had on over the winter is fluffy, which is just stifling in this heat that we've, you know, I mean, I know it's not particularly sunny, but it's warm, it's summer, so I wanted something cool. And I managed to get a really nice retro duvet cover, which all of this is going to go in the wash, and then I shall go and pop it on my van. So it's all ready for my next adventure. It's got some water, but yeah, we're well and truly shopped out. And I'm ready to go home, but I can't stop because I have things I need to do. I need to plant up some of my plants into some pots, the pots that my brother got me for my birthday. And I do need to go and walk the dogs and the dogs that I'm looking after. So I'll have to do that as well. I'm home. Well, Lee and I are home. My stalkers are being very noisy. They like to talk over me. We have had another issue, let me show you, with Kenzie's bed. Kenzie's bed that we have had replaced 3 times already. This is why it keeps breaking, because it's literally held together with staples and little tiny pieces of wood like this. And this cost us £200 and something. We've had it replaced 3 times, and I'm not even bothering anymore. We've just picked up another, or we're about to pick up a bed from somebody in the village for £10. And hopefully that will suit. But you can see here, look, all of that has just gone in. It's all come away from there. It's all broken down here. That's just all snapped away. It's so badly broken. This is the 3rd bed we've had from beds.co.uk. Absolutely, categorically have to tell you never to buy a bed from them. The Trustpilot reviews, they basically, if you go onto Trustpilot and leave a bad review, they will then tell you that they will have it fixed for you, or they will send you a new one out. But as you can see, this is not good quality. You've got 4 struts along here. You've got cardboard here. Everything is stapled. We ended up having to screw this one back in a couple of weeks after having it replaced. And basically they offer people new beds for an improved review. So you get your bed replaced and then you say yes, brilliant customer services, because they sorted it. This was supposed to be the new reinforced version, apparently. I don't see how this is reinforced any more than the last shoddy bed that was bought. This was, I can't remember, 200 and something pounds this bed cost. And we bought it a year ago, and this is the 3rd replacement. So that tells you everything. Look, the finish, the quality of the finish is non-existent. Look. I mean, there's zero care over what they're creating whatsoever. Yeah, flimsy, very. I don't know if you can see how flimsy that wood is. Probably not, but it's moving, and it's just absolutely awful. So yeah, here you go, unpaid honest review on beds.co.uk and their beds. This is the 3rd one we have had. This absolutely dire quality. Like I said, not even going to bother dealing with them now, because they'll just fob me off with a load of phone calls and not give me my money back, which is what I've asked for 3 times in a row now. So 4th time isn't going to be any better. And quite honestly, I'm sick and tired of sending beds back every 3 months, because that's not something I have time in my life for, is sending a bed back every 3 months to be replaced. Yeah, so we're ditching it, and we're getting a £10 bed frame off of Marketplace, and if that lasts 3 months, well, then it cost us £10, and it didn't cost us 200 and something. So there you go. If you've come onto YouTube looking for a review on beds.co.uk, this is what you can expect to receive. I strongly suggest you use any other company than them. Yeah, can you pull all that up, please, because we've got to put the bed together.
I need to move this over.
Thank you. And I'm hoping those will go. We're about to put the bed together. Do you guys want to make a start on maybe putting some of the frame? Well, I just quickly.
I can't until you go out of the way, because
I suppose, yeah.
all in one hit. So
Yeah.
when
Okay.
you're done, we'll put it all together.
All right. Could someone make tea then, please, while I
Go on then, boy.
do this?
Allen key isn't the best.
Is it not? Do we need a? Is it a bit
rusted,
small?
A bit rusted. It's a bit worn.
Okay. There we go. I'm not quite sure why it's got a bit in the middle there, but it doesn't matter. From the picture, it just looks like it goes over this bit. Go on then.
It's got the same distance as well from the other bed.
Go on then.
It's in braid. There we go.
Lay down then.
I need my pillows.
We can lay down just to test it, can't you? And slide down a bit. At least you've got a space for your head to go off the end.
And my feet.
Can go up a bit more than that.
I don't like going too close to this.
Okay, well you might want to with your feet on the end like that.
If you do that.
Well, if you move up a little bit. I mean, you'd never lay completely flat, do you, like that? To be fair. I don't think I've ever seen you lay completely flat.
I do when I'm napping.
Well, I've told you to stop growing.
Mm-hmm.
They are. And the drawers go well underneath. And even better, he's repurposed the old headboard because there was a gap. So, yeah, he's just reused it. I bought a planter for, oh, I should probably put some holes in that, shouldn't I? It's going to have this plant in it, I think. That's going to go in that one, but I need to put holes in it. And then these pots are smaller than I remembered, so I'm going to have to probably break apart some of these. Not these, obviously, but these other ones, and split them between several pots. And then I think I might hang some on the fence there and some on the fence there. But what I need to do now is sweep up all of this scoop out the water and refill the pond and refill the water bucket. I'm going to use my new tools. A fairy, let's make a wish. I do wish the geese would stop making all that noise. Not going to happen. Alright, let's halve that. It's a mucky pot now. There's some of my pot plants, some more of my plants. These will start to trail as well. Been very noisy today. Make holes in this. Put this lovely plant in. I got yesterday. No, yeah, yesterday. From the garden centre. No, it wasn't. It was Wednesday. Crocosmia. Anyway, that's going in this pot. This was my Triffidy thing that I bought. Don't actually know what it's called, but I bought it because I loved it. It was $16.99 and I got a pot to put it in. And then that was that very nice plant. But I'm thinking I might keep it in here and see how it does in here. It's a nice bit of colour in this corner with my plants. It's just going to be a nice little area. This plant is nearly come to its end with my cucumbers. I might have to take them off and see if they will ripen. I don't think they're going to get any bigger. See, that one's, I've taken those off. I don't know if they'll ripen. I'm assuming they will. Don't know. But those don't seem to be getting any greener. And the plant seems to be finishing now. I'm wondering if it might be worth actually. Does anyone know? Should I cut this back and just leave it to go into the fruit now rather than into the legginess? That to me makes sense because look, see, that's very dark. But these are, well, those are not attached. So maybe I need to cut that back and stop it being so leggy because I don't think they're going to do anything, are they? They're not going to come to anything. And I wonder if it's partly because the sun's not been so great the last few weeks. Getting a lot more colour in my garden now, even though I have the noisy geese who've trashed my wildlife area. I still have a lot of colour, a lot of flowers and a lot of beauty. Always space for more. But I might have to bring that plant out a bit there. It's not looking very happy in that corner. Might have to get it a pot of its own. Bring it out into the sun a bit more. This I need to do a bit of deadheading on. This is doing well. Kind of ripped it out of the ground at my friend's house, but it seems to be doing okay in that pot. And that pot is full of rubble and all sorts, but if it's happy in it, I'm not going to mess with it. My evening primroses that my sister gave me, this one, that one over there, are just doing phenomenally. They were growing in a crack, so I've not worried about them too much and given them sort of quite small pots. They're doing brilliantly. Love it. And the buddleia every year does amazingly. My trick is that I just hack it back every year. It's getting a lot of fertiliser from duck poo, sorry, goose poo at the moment. Right, time to finish off the hoovering. You've got another stick, haven't you? Oh my good lord. And then he takes them upstairs and he chews them. Hi. And one there. Did you say there was a cat under there?
There was, but she went outside.
Oh, okay. When she comes back in, could you shut the window, please? Thanks. Have you got my dog?
Got my dog as well.
You have. Look at you with all the dogs. Kenzie doesn't often have all the dogs.
Don't often have any of them.
No, they're all usually I have all the dogs. What do you think of your new bed?
Good.
New to you bed.
Cheap bed.
Yeah. Feel okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Doesn't really feel like anything's changed other than it's more stable.
Yeah, it's not a big hole in it.
Because with the other one, it's just this. And whenever I moved, it would go.
No, it doesn't.
Nice and comfortable.
Happy with that.
Mm.
Oh, we're keeping you up. We've been to the food warehouse today and we've picked up this frozen salt and pepper chicken and chips. Apparently it is 3 peppers, which is going to be spicy for me. And I added a couple of extra chili peppers, so I might be regretting that later. I have slightly overcooked the chicken, but that's what it looks like. I'm going to stick a bit of cheese on the top, I think. We've got some grated cheese, please, love. Where are you sitting here?
Kenji's got some grated cheese out.
I have some grated cheese on mine, I think, and a bit of mayo for cooling purposes. I may have done a silly thing. So the meal was very nice, but it was quite spicy, and that was fine. It wasn't too spicy, but I have blown my nose, and now my nose is burning. It started off being a bit like Vicks Vapor Rub, but now this nostril is really uncomfortable. Now I can't work out if blowing my nose after eating chilli has created a chilli situation because it's all connected. I have definitely washed my hands several times, but maybe there was chilli residue, and when I've done that with the tissue, I've somehow put chilli up my nostril. Either way, it's unpleasant. Here, I've done a thing, and I'm not very happy about it. Anywho, it's Saturday tomorrow. Oh, and it's now on the back of my throat as well. It's like I've snorted chilli. Oh, that's not good. Anyway, tomorrow I've got a couple of YouTalk jobs to do, but we've only got 2, and the weather's meant to be absolutely diabolical. Potentially a storm coming through, a named storm no less. So I think I'll be spending a lot of time over at the stables doing things with people over there rather than in the field, and then probably be doing some sort of prepping of the adult chill out zone, because we've got the kids one, we're going to do an adults one. So yeah, I think I'll be hanging around up there for a bit of the time tomorrow. Okay, this is really uncomfortable now. I want to put yogurt up my nose. Do you think that'd work? Okay, I'm going to go now. Thanks for watching, you lovely lot. I'll see you tomorrow.